What's up guys, I'm Akila. Welcome to my channel. In today's video we're going to be trying out products from Glossier. I'm not sure if it was like a year or two ago where there was like so much hype about this brand, and I remember seeing it and seeing reviews and wanting to try it, but I always remember hearing that it was expensive. I didn't have money to buy barely their makeup. Here we are a year or two later and I'm finally getting to try it out, and I'm so excited because within the years, like, I can really appreciate like natural makeup. Even though I have like scarring, like as you guys can see, I don't have that perfect skin look that most of the girls in these ads have, so I'm really curious to see how it looks on my skin. So I got two of the infamous bubbled zip bags, and if you would like to see how these products work out for me and my thoughts on these products, please keep on watching. Okay, so I got the concealer, the Wowder Powder, the Perfecting Skin Tint, what they call the Holoscope. It's like a stick highlighter, and I bought a cloud paint as well. Yeah, I got it in the shade Dusk. Let me go ahead and prime my skin. I didn't pick up any of their primers. Like, I wanted to like stick to like the staples before I invested more money. I'm using e.l.f.'s Happy Hydration Cream. So pretty much today I'm just going to go for like a moisturizing base. And then on top of that, I'm going to use the Puff Puff primer. I'm not sure if this is how they normally do it, but right now on their site, you could get the foundation and the concealer together for like a certain price. So that's what I did with the foundation and the concealer. Together, they were like $36. So I took advantage of that deal because without it, it's like $44. I didn't save that much money, but I don't mind saving a little bit of coin. Let's go ahead and start with the foundation. Well, it's not a foundation. It's called a Perfecting Skin Tint. I got mine in the shade G4. From the description, it says more skin, less makeup, breathable, ultra thin formula, evens out skin appearance for a smooth, dewy finish. They also say something in here called diamond powder, which gives a brightening, soft focus effect. They have 12 shades, which I know is a lot more than they had when they first released. Okay, so it says apply to moisturized skin. I know I've seen some people use their hands to do it. I'm going to use a Juno sponge. I wouldn't recommend using any regular sponge with this because it's so thin. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to the back of my hand. Yeah, it's definitely a liquidy product. But you can see that it's a little tint on my face because this side looks a little bit darker than this side. Okay, now I'm going to try my fingers. Okay, yeah. I guess your fingers are definitely a better choice with this because it just feels like you're putting on moisturizer. Okay, so here's one side with the skin tint on, and here's the other. My skin just looks healthy. I'm gonna see if like it dries or sets before I go in with another layer. I'm gonna go ahead and do this side. Okay, so here it is with one layer. I noticed a little bit of a difference, but it's not like drastic. I didn't come into this video thinking that it was going to give me full coverage. I'm going to try one more layer just for the sake of it. Okay, so this is with one more layer. I mean, feel like I look almost the same. I'm gonna try to use my concealer to go over some of my blemishes and conceal under my eyes with the concealer. I got this in G5. Skin tint is in G4 and my concealer is in G5. Glossier is one of those brands where one isn't the lightest shade, one is their darkest shade, and then the numbers go on all the way to 12, and 12 would probably be their lightest shade. They start on the darker end of the spectrum. Usually with my under eye concealer, I like to use a shade that's brighter, but I thought that getting a shade that's closer to my skin complexion with more of a little bit of a red undertone would be best to hide my blemishes compared to like going in with something that's brighter. I wanted this to be able to be close to my skin tone and then still give me just a tad bit of brightness. So this is the color. Okay, I thought that was going to be lighter. Still going to use it on some of these spots though. I heard so many good things about this concealer. Okay, so it's called the Stretch Concealer. It's $18 if you buy it by itself. It says that the buildable formula covers everything from dark circles to blemishes and redness with a dewy glowy finish. Okay, so yeah, it does says that it's buildable, and they prefer you to go in with your fingers to warm up the product and like just blend it in with your fingers. Let me just blend this out real quick. Since there's a little bit of the foundation on this sponge, I'm hoping that it helps the color match a little bit more. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to use this concealer to go under my eyes. In the future, yeah, I didn't think it would be that big of a jump to go one shade down, but okay. In the future, I probably might, if I like it, I'll get a shade that's my skin tone. Okay, so this is one eye. I'll blend that out with my sponge. I'm gonna look at it up close. Yeah, so far like my skin just looks very healthy. I still see my skin underneath these products, but like I've had acne since I was in middle school and I don't wear makeup that often, even though I do these videos. Like that's pretty much the only times I wear makeup. So like for me on a regular day basis, I don't have on makeup and I'm fine with that. I don't mind. I'm out here barefaced 90% of the time and I do not care about having acne scarring. Do I want to get rid of them in the future? Yes, but I don't care. It's me. So what I'm getting so far is perfectly fine with me. I don't care that it's not like hiding everything. Like that doesn't bother me. So I'm just going to go in with one more layer under my eye just to see how the coverage does build up. And what I do like about these products is that even though I'm going in with layers, it's not moving what's underneath. And I'm gonna go over my eye a little bit too. Okay, so here is the base product so far, the foundation and the concealer. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I'm gonna put on the blush before I set my face because sometimes powder and liquids do a really weird thing when you set your face first and then put a liquid on top. So I'm going to use one of the cloud paints. This is in the shade Dusk. Cloud paints come in 6 shades. They are $18. It's supposed to give you like a glow from within look, and you could apply it with your fingertip and you could mix the shades to get more of a custom look. I do have the samples of Dawn and Dusk, so I plan on mixing it with a little bit of Dawn. I'm hoping this color is dark enough for me. Usually I go for like berry or orange blushes. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. I know I probably squeezed out too much because it seems as this product goes a very long way. And I'm going to start off using it on my sponge. Like you could see it, but not so much. I feel like I should have probably went with a darker shade. So I'm going to mix it with a little bit of Dawn. Dawn is the more orange shade. Okay, so here is what Dawn looks like. Dawn is more of an orange, and I feel like this is going to give me the look I am going for. That looks pretty. So yeah, I think I'm going to pick up Dawn in the future because that looks really pretty. It just adds that perfect amount of like blush. There's a highlighter, but it's also a gel product. Okay, I'm gonna put it on now, and then I'm gonna set my face, and then if I need to add it again on top, we're gonna just try it out and see what it looks like. Okay, so we have the Halo Effect highlighter, and it comes in 3 shades. Okay, so they say the outer halo is formulated with crystals for a long day glow that's not glittery, and the solid part is an oil-based core and is made from vitamin-rich moisturizers to help with the dewy finish. Okay, so they suggest you to just apply it directly onto the face and blend it in with your finger. And then they suggest you to blend it in with your fingers. I'm gonna use my sponge. I know I'm not the only one, but I'm not really into like applying makeup with my fingers. I understand like sometimes it's necessary, like with the foundation, well, skin tint, but let me know down below, like, do you apply your makeup with your fingers? Okay, so here is what the highlighting stick looks like. Oh, I did not mention that I also have oily skin, so we're definitely going to see what this looks like on me, a girl with acne prone skin, and I'm combo oily, but I live for glowy looks like this. I just wish my skin wasn't like oily. Okay, so like I didn't pick up any of the lip products this time around either, so I'm probably just gonna throw on some gloss. But now we could put on the Wowder. I've heard so many good things about this powder, and this is what it looks like. The standard Glossier pink. This is in the range of G5 and G7. It also has one of those little nets on the inside so you don't get like leakage. Okay, so I'm gonna use like a big powder brush. They describe it as a weightless powder. It comes in 5 shades. And since I'm oily, I'm planning on putting this all over my face. And I still have to go back and set my under eyes. They're looking pretty good. Like, they're not looking like, you know, that creasy concealer look where it's like you can see like thick creases. It's not that bad. I'm gonna use my sponge for my eye. This is a very delicate situation for me. Go ahead and tap that in. Okay, so like even though my skin is set, you can still see that glow stick. That's pretty much all the products I picked up to do this Glossier look. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, i.e. put on some lashes and some mascara and finish off my lips, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back, and this is my final look. I tried to use more of a natural lash, but these are kind of full and fluffy. Let's go ahead and recap the makeup. So far I like it. It's certain parts of my makeup that I really love. Because I don't have that much blemishes on my forehead, like my forehead looks freaking amazing. My forehead looks so good. So that's like a testament to how good the products are. Like if you have skin with like not that much like discoloration or scarring, like it looks freaking amazing. It looks pretty. Am I as in love as I thought I would be? No. Some of the products I definitely see myself continue to use. And then for this look itself, because like I have like discoloration around my mouth, I would want more coverage right here, and that concealer under the eye doesn't do it for me because it still looks a little dark. So for me to like enjoy the skin tint, I would still want to wear my full coverage concealer. Like that's just the way I like to wear my makeup. I don't mind my flaws showing, like scarring, But under my eyes, I do want it to be like close to, if not next to, flawless. And I do like to get rid of this darkness right here. So like if I still have like darkness under my eyes and that discoloration around my mouth, I just rather not wear makeup. But that's just me. Other than that, I do really like these products. I would just incorporate other things into this look to make it more my style. Well, yeah guys, that wraps up today's review. If you found today's video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.